All right, so if you're selling a product or service and you're looking to scale your business, then you need to master 2 skills, and that's sales. And the reason why it's sales is because if you're selling a product or service through your business, that's going to help you get more of what you want. And then not only that, the second skill is persuasion. And the reason why I say persuasion is because this goes hand in hand with how you drive traffic to your product and sales. So having sales mastery and persuasion mastery is super crucial, vital, and non-negotiable for every single business owner who has a product or service that you're selling to the market, especially in today's market. With the rise of social media, with the rise of the status quo with entrepreneurship, there's a lot more competition, more than ever before. And in order for you to get more sales because of your product and service, because of your business, to help you get more of what you want, you need to master these 2 things. Sales and persuasion skills. They go hand in hand, and I'm going to teach you guys that on this video right now. So stick around if you're interested in this. This is going to be non-stop value because every single person that I've talked to when it comes to my clients, when it comes to coaching hundreds plus entrepreneurs on a weekly basis, when it comes to just increasing revenue and scaling a business, when it comes to personal branding, dominating a market, having local celebrity status, it always comes back to these 2 things, sales and persuasion mastery. And these things are something that I've never seen go out of style. It's something that's never changed ever since I've been doing business. It's something that has been repeatedly coming up over and over again because products and services are never out of style. There's always something new to sell. There's always something new to buy. There's always something new to add value to based on your product and service because of your business, to help you get more of what you want, more of what your customer wants, more of what your clients want, etc. But it always comes down to, are you good at sales? And it always comes down to, are you good at persuasion? So we're going to talk about that right now. I'm going to break down these 2 things, and this is something that I created for myself. This is something that I realized I need to always train myself on. I can never get dull in, and I have to always refine my mastery of it, simply because I'm always selling a product, I'm always selling a service. I always have a business that I'm pursuing, and it's just to get more of what I want. Whether that be health, wealth, relationships, impact, passion projects, you name it. Freedom on my own terms, living life on my own terms, helping other people get more of what they want. And it always stems back to these 2 things, sales, persuasion, because they're always selling a product, they're always selling a service through their business. So this is going to be the name of the game. This is your bread and butter. And if you don't understand the value of learning and mastering sales and persuasion, I'm just going to let you know that you're going to have a harder time to get ahead. You're going to actually have a more challenging time, a struggle, if you will, to get faster towards your goals, towards what you actually want in life, especially if you're in business. And that's the thing. If you're selling a product or service, you are in business. Whether you have an entity or not, you are in business. If you're using social media to make money, you have a product or service that you're selling. You are the business. So you need to master sales and persuasion. So let's just talk about it real quick. All right, so let's get started. What is sales? To me, sales is about helping someone get what they want. That's literally all it is. Let's say I'm person A and person B is the customer. For me, I have a service or product that they want to buy. Here's the thing. Why do they want that? Right? Why do they want my product or service? It's simply because they have something that I have to offer them. And guess what? Sales is literally just bridging the gap between me and them. I have what they want and they have what I want, which is, let's just say money, for example, to do business with them, right? That relationship. Guess what? The act of doing sales is literally helping this person get what they want, and in return, I'm getting what I want. That's what sales is in a nutshell. It's helping someone get what they want. That's it. Now, here's the thing though. How come, if you've ever experienced this before, which I'm pretty sure you have, but how come some people don't buy, right? How come some people say that they want to buy or they want to get started, but then they don't get started for whatever reason, right? All these objections, right? Maybe you've experienced some objections like, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I'm not interested anymore, I don't need it. Like whatever it is, right? It's too pricey. All these objections that they throw at you, like think of a few, you know? There are so many different objections and reasons why people don't buy. Is it you? Is it your product? Is it your service? Is it your brand? Is it your business? Is it because your marketing wasn't good? What is it, right? Guess what? There's so many different avenues and elements that go into it, but believe it or not, it's not the fact that it's your marketing. It's not the fact that it's your branding. It's not the fact that it's your product or service. It doesn't matter about that stuff. What matters is, can you close the deal, right? That's literally what it is. And here's the thing. What I've realized over the past few years, and especially when it comes to like dealing with and coaching and mentoring people who are making millions of dollars, when it comes to sales, it comes down to a few elements that we can go over. Objections is not one of them, okay? I've found that objections is not one of them. If you're receiving objections, it's because your marketing is not good, and that's where persuasion comes into play. So objections is not it. You know what it is? It's actually called relationships. It's called relationship building. And it's not relationship building with human to human, okay? It's the relationship between your customer and your product or service. And that's it. Because at the end of the day, your customer doesn't care about you. That's the truth. I know people say that you have to build KLT, know, like, and trust, but the truth is, if your product or service doesn't deliver the result that your customer wants, why would the customer buy from you? Does that make sense? So now, here's the thing. There's a whole entire process that deals with the sales skill. And here's the thing too, with that. It doesn't go alone. You need persuasion, okay? You need to have this persuasion skill mastered down to combine the effects of persuasion with sales in order to actually show your customer that you can get the result from my product and service. So there's a lot of different things when it comes to this, but again, this is a very advanced training when it comes to sales, when it comes to learning persuasion. So if you're new to all this stuff, then, get started if you want to. But again, this is for people who are already making the money, all right? This is for people who want to go to 7 figures. This is for people who want to go to 8 figures, right? It's so simple. It's just about, it's a matter about going after the IPAs, establishing those, and then from there, applying them to scale your business, right? If you don't do these things, you don't understand how to train a department. If you don't understand how to manage a team, if you don't understand how to actually apply sales skills the right way to your customer, then guess what's going to happen? Nothing. Exactly. You're not going to make more sales. You're going to struggle, and you're going to have a lot of challenges. And you're just going to get, you'll get to your goal, your results, the ones that you want, but just at a slower pace. That's why I'm telling you right now and sharing with you, sales mastery is crucial, persuasion mastery is vital, and both these combined are non-negotiable to master again. So sales right here, it's about obviously your product and service, building the gaps, bridging those gaps with your skills, your relationship, and the results with your customer, and being able to apply those skills on the spot, right away, when opportunity knocks, when your customer is in front of your face, and they're looking at you. They're like, yo, can I buy? Yes or no? Boom, close the deal, and that's it, okay? So that's sales. That's just in a nutshell. Persuasion is next. And what is persuasion? Persuasion to me is just your marketing. That's all it is, literally. Persuasion is your marketing. Let me ask you a question. How good are you at marketing right now? How good are you at doing social media marketing? How good are you at doing word of mouth marketing? How good are you at building out those systems that work in the back end for you when you're not actively working, when you're not awake, right? What kind of systems do you have in place? What kind of philosophies and frameworks and strategies do you have that you're applying to your marketing based on your persuasion skill? Are they high level? Are they low level? Are they working? Are they not working? Are you struggling? Is this a challenge for you? Guess what? If you're in business selling a product or service, persuasion, more than ever, even more important than the sales skill, persuasion, in my opinion, is the name of the game. That every single person is actively pursuing and looking to invest their dollars to actually learn and master. Because once you master that, again, this right here, just the byproduct of mastering that and applying it, actually applying it, taking action on it, skyrocket your business, all right? That's literally what's gonna happen. And not only this, right? Forget about this though, right? I know some people, they value the money for sure. And business, if you're in business selling product service, make the money for sure. But what else is there? There's passion, right? There's excitement. There's impact. There's freedom. There's so many things that come from mastering persuasion, the skill of persuasion. And if you learn this right here, sooner than later, put yourself ahead of the competition, put yourself at an advantage that other people don't even know. They don't even have a chance at achieving. Guess what? Persuasion mastery is the name of the game. And when you combine those, you have sales mastery and you have persuasion mastery. It's literally game over because you're now operating at a different level, second to none, against the market, against your competition. And guess what? For me, at least, whenever I coach, consult, strategize for my clients, here's why I tell them. I don't like to compete. I only dominate. And if I'm going to go into a space where there is competition, I'm going to figure out the strategies, the solutions, the unfair advantage that I can get. So that way I can dominate the market and not have to worry about competing. And that's the name of the game. So again, sales right here, closing the deal, obviously. Helping your customers, your clients get what they want. Persuasion mastery, because this skill set is needed more than ever. It's vital more than ever. Guess what? Putting these two hand in hand together is going to help you dominate the market. All right, so with that being said, I created a training course specifically for myself because I realized that sales and persuasion is never going to go away. And as I continue to do business, whether I sell a product, a service, I coach, I consult, I strategize, etc., whatever it may be, no matter what I have to do for myself at least, is I always, at least for myself, I want to train. I want to make sure that I train myself because I want to be refined in sales and persuasion. Because as the world continues to pivot, as the world continues to evolve, as other people start to enter the market, as competition starts to rise and increase, no matter what, from myself at least, I want to make sure that I'm always training myself to stay refined in sales and persuasion. So that way I can continue to provide value for every single person that I work with. And not only that, but I teach, I help educate, I mentor, etc. And obviously, you know, the products plus the service, based on my business, I can continue to scale it over and over and over again. And I continue to help other people scale their businesses as well, scale their product or services as well. So that way, I can continue to provide value as well. Because I love helping people. I love seeing transformation. I love seeing just results. Other people see results. Helping them see results based on just sales and persuasion mastery. Literally just helping them apply these two things at a different level. Operate at a different level. Apply these things at a different level for their product or service, for their business, to help them get more of what they want. And so I created a training course that I first intentionally trained and created for myself. And then from there, I decided to share this with the public when I launched my personal brand. Just simply because I figured, you know what? If I'm gonna do this for myself, then I eventually want to have something, a system ideally, in place where it literally trains other people, potential clients for myself, potential people that I would like to do business with, you know, with the same philosophies that I have instilled and that I have shared with my clients, with the coaches that I help coach, with the people that I just, you know, my students, etc. All these people that I just help, okay? Literally, I have a training system that I designed so that way they can go through the same thing, help them apply it to their business to increase their sales for their product or service, and that way they keep on getting more of what they want. And just for me, you know, aside from business, I love helping people. I love to see people's transformations. Their lives just level up, literally. Just because, like, single moms, they need money. They need to really get more of products and services based on their business to scale, so that way they can have a better lifestyle. I love seeing that, you know. Not only that, business owners, men, women, you name it, like even younger kids, especially with people who are going after like their goals and dreams now. Finally, you know what I mean? Finally, entrepreneurship is going towards status quo now. And the thing is, again, that everyone lacks, that I've seen at least, training on refinement for sales and persuasion mastery. So this is not going to go away. Sales and persuasion are timeless, non-negotiable essentials to any business endeavor, any product, any service that's offered. If you're selling a product or service, again, if you have a business, sales and persuasion mastery, it's the name of the game. It's your bread and butter. It's the 101. It's your basic foundation when it comes to getting more of what you want, which is right here, whatever that may be for you, okay? So I created a training course. I call it the Persuasion Run. The Persuasion Run. Why did I call it that? It's because so much information's out there. You can get so much information out there for sure, and you can get it for free as well if you want to, you know? But I've found that if you do not get a concise and precise place to learn and train on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis, not only for yourself, but for your team, your department, for the people that you work with, that you're employing, etc., right? Persuasionrun.com. If you don't have a solid base that you continuously use as leverage for training, then guess what? You're going to have a lot of different ideas, a lot of different knowledge, a lot of different experiences all combined, which is a good thing, but it's not good for consistency. It's not good for sustainability. It's not good for if you're onboarding someone to your team and then you have to like teach them and reteach them and have them unlearn and relearn and all these things. So training, consistency. It's crucial to have the same sustainable system that you can use as a foundation for your business, as a foundation for your team, as a business foundation for yourself to continuously refine and train on and master. And for me, I like to look at myself as a student of life. Even though I'm a teacher, I find myself in a teacher role like a lot of times, you know, because I'm a strategist, I'm a consultant. For me, at least, I like to make sure that I stay as a student and I continuously adapt and pivot with the market. If the market changes, then I'm going to make sure that I'm aware and I look at it and I reevaluate. And then from there, I go back into the persuasionrun.com, the training, because I create it for myself. And I have that consistency of, all right, what needs to be swapped out, what needs to be changed. And for the most part, though, I do my best to keep everything evergreen. And I continue to look at what are the foundational principles that don't change. But I always adapt, I always pivot, I always ensure that for me at least, myself and the people that go into this course, this training course, they have access to what's relevant in today's market. That's the most important, in my opinion at least. Because if it's relevant, then it can be applied. And I'm just going to put A for applied. But if it can be applied, then that means it can actually boost your sales and your product services. So A is applicable, B is boost because you're selling a product or service. And from there, it's going to get you results. And those results, again, it's whatever you want it to be. It could be money, it could be happiness, it could be freedom, you know, it could be lifestyle, it could be whatever it is for you, whatever you want out of it. But persuasionrun.com, it's a training course. I made it and designed it specifically to be intentional when it comes to being evergreen. It's timeless. It's something that I can continue to go over and over and over again. I can share it with my employees. I can share it with my teams. I can share it with people that need sales and persuasion. It's a training course. It has consistency with it. It's sustainable and it's relevant because I always am adaptable to the market. I always want to reflect my knowledge and my experience and expertise to the market. So that way it doesn't, ever get irrelevant, because otherwise it's not going to get people results. And that's the name of the game. It's results, getting you results, no matter what, whatever results it may be. So this is applicable to startups, 6-figure businesses, 7-figure businesses, 8-figure business, even 9-figure business. And it's relevant today. It's generated millions of dollars in revenue for our clients and my consulting members as well. So all these people, again, they go through this course and they get results because they take action. And that's what I want to encourage you today. If you understand the value of sales and persuasion, okay, these two skills, and there's so many different things that we can cover on this inside the training course as well. But sales and persuasion, okay, you got to take action. today and get started, become a member, get access to the training course, and actually use it. And then apply, okay? The most important thing, please, if you get started, apply the action, apply the skills, apply the mastery, the frameworks, the philosophies, the strategies, the tactics, etc. Please apply it to your business, to your product or service, to what you're selling. And from there, obviously, get really good at it by putting in those reps, taking action, okay? Taking action in order for you to get the results that you want, all right? Play long-term, but also get the short-term results as well by actually learning it as fast as possible. Going on your run, okay? Going on your run, taking massive action and applying it. If you have any questions, just email support@shungana.com and we'll answer you. There's a Q&A section that I've featured inside the course, okay? Because I want to make sure that I get your questions answered as well. It's going to be a custom video response whenever applicable. But with that being said, Q&A is there. Link up with members as well if you want to. You know, networking is always a good thing. It's always a plus in my opinion at least. But the most important thing, okay? Most important thing is get your questions answered if you have any questions in regards to sales and persuasion. And then mastering persuasion, mastering sales, and taking action, okay? Take action. Knowledge, you know, they say this, all right? Knowledge is power. It's not true. Applied knowledge is power. What good is it if you learn all this stuff but you don't take action? If you don't let your learning lead to action, it doesn't do you any good, all right? It might fulfill you, but it's not going to give you results, all right? My job is to make sure that you get results by you taking action and then me teaching you sales and persuasion. And then you mastering it, all right? Mastering it and applying it. The way you're going to master this stuff is by you taking action and applying sales and persuasion to your product and service, to your business, okay? This is the name of the game. If you're an entrepreneur just starting out, if you're a seasoned veteran in entrepreneurship, if you are a business owner, if you run a sales team, if you're in a sales position, if you are just an employee, right? If you're looking to start a side hustle, if you're looking to sell a product or service, whatever it may be, okay? Whatever it is, you selling a product, service, running a business, running a team, etc. If you're looking to make some income, if you're looking to get time freedom, all right? If you're looking to get more of what you want, which is results, okay? Results, then get started today. I know that if you apply yourself, then I can guarantee that you will get results. If you take action, then I can guarantee that you will get results. If you actually use sales and persuasion in your business, you will get results. So take action. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. And if you have any questions, I definitely look forward to answering them, all right? Let's make it happen, crush it, and dominate your path, all right? Let's get it.